At Sierra, discover top workout gear at incredible prices, which might lead to another discovery. Your headphones haven't been connected this whole time. Awkward. Discover top brands at unexpectedly low prices. Sierra, let's get moving.
This episode is brought to you by State Farm. Listening to this podcast? Smart move. Being financially savvy? Smart move. Another smart move? Having State Farm help you create a competitive price when you choose to bundle home and auto. Bundling, just another way to save with the Personal Price Plan. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Prices are based on rating plans that vary by state. Coverage options are selected by the customer. Availability, amount of discounts and savings, and eligibility vary by state.
This is Optimal Health Daily. Invest in Healthspan by Frederick of Here.Life. And I'm Dr. Neil, your very own personal narrator. Hey there, happy Saturday and welcome back to Optimal Health Daily, or OHD, where I act as your narrator of popular health and fitness blogs and always with a bit of my commentary at the end. Now don't forget, we have a bunch of shows covering different topics. Just search for Optimal Living Daily in any podcast app to find all of them. All right, and with that, let's get right to it and start optimizing your life. Invest in Healthspan by Frederick of Here.Life. Our society is increasingly obsessed with longevity. High-end gyms now offer expensive longevity programs. Headlines spotlight breakthroughs in extending life, and investors are pouring billions into biotech aimed at slowing aging. The message is clear. People are looking for ways to live longer, but it raises a bigger question. What good is living longer if those years are marked by poor health? A longer life is only a true gift if it's also a healthier one. That's why more attention is shifting from lifespan to healthspan, the number of years we live with vitality, independence, and purpose. The daily calories that shape healthspan. The encouraging reality is that healthspan isn't determined mostly by luck or genetics. In fact, genetics account for only about 20% of how long we live. The far greater driver is lifestyle, the decisions we make day to day. Nutrition, exercise, sleep, mental health, and preventive care all matter. Diets, such as the Mind Diet, which emphasizes whole grains, leafy greens, berries, olive oil, poultry, and fish, have been linked to a decreased risk of Alzheimer's disease. Regular exercise, especially with intensity, improves cellular health, maintains muscle, and wards off cognitive decline. Quality sleep allows the body to restore and repair. These daily investments compound over time, adding not just years to life, but life to years. Equally important, though less visible, is social health. The Harvard study of adult development, which has tracked participants since 1938, found that strong relationships are the single best predictor of health and happiness across the lifespan. Loneliness, by contrast, is as damaging to long-term health as smoking or obesity. A walking group, tennis partners, or neighbors you share meals with aren't just sources of joy. They are strategies for staying healthier longer. Why place matters more than we think. Place is the quiet but powerful force shaping both physical and social health. A neighborhood with safe sidewalks, parks, and grocery stores offering fresh produce makes it easier to walk, bike, and eat well. A home with natural light and a kitchen designed for cooking encourages healthier daily routines. Communities that create opportunities for connection, whether through events, faith groups, or shared green spaces, make friendships easier to form and sustain. The opposite is also true. Living in a place without access to green space, where fast food is more available than fresh produce, or where social isolation is common, makes healthy living an uphill climb. Over years and decades, these differences compound. Place doesn't just set the stage for how we live today, it determines much of our health span tomorrow. Health span and well span go hand in hand. Investing in health also produces tangible financial benefits, or what some call wealth span, the number of years we remain in solid financial standing. Good health saves money. According to the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, about 70% of people turning 65 will need some form of long-term care. Women, on average, need it longer than men, and 20% of older adults require it for more than 5 years. The costs are staggering. The 2023 Genworth Cost of Care Survey found that the national median cost for assisted living or in-home care is about $6,000 per month, while nursing home care is closer to $10,000 per month. In some places, like New York City, nursing care can reach $150,000 per year, and these costs typically rise faster than inflation. Not everyone faces these expenses. Roughly 1/3 of today's 65-year-olds are expected never to need long-term care support, thanks to better health. For them, the savings are immense, extending both quality of life and financial security. Fewer hospitalizations, fewer prescriptions, and less need for caregiving allow resources to be directed toward what matters most: travel, hobbies, supporting family, or leaving a legacy. In this way, investing in health is not just a personal decision, but a family and financial strategy. The best investment you'll ever make. The good news is that you don't need to spend millions or sign up for luxury programs to reap the benefits. Most improvements come from consistent, incremental nudges, like joining a walking group, cooking more meals at home, getting to bed on time, or building time each week to connect with friends. Bigger steps, such as moving to a place that supports your goals, can magnify those gains. Like financial investing, health rewards those who start early, stay consistent, and think long-term. The best returns don't always come from markets or real estate. They come from ourselves, our bodies, our relationships, and the places we call home. Healthspan and WealthSpan are deeply connected, and both depend on how much we are willing to invest today. The question isn't just how long we want to live, but how well. By making intentional choices now, including where to live, we can stack the odds in favor of not just a longer life, but a richer, healthier, and more fulfilling one. You just listened to the post titled Invest in Healthspan by Ryan Frederick of Here.Life, and I'll be right back with my commentary.
Rinse takes your laundry and hand-delivers it to your door, expertly cleaned and folded, so you could take the time once spent folding and sorting and waiting to finally pursue a whole new version of you. Like Tea Time You. Or this Tea Time You. Or even this Tea Time You.
So did you hear about Dave?
Or even Tea Time You.
So update on Dave.
It's up to you. We'll take the laundry. Rinse. It's time to be great.
So good, so good, so good.
Give big, save big with Rack Friday deals at Nordstrom Rack. For a limited time, take an extra 40% off red tag clearance for a total savings up to 75% off. Save on gifts for everyone on your list from brands like Vince, Cole Haan, Sam Edelman, and more. All sales final and restrictions apply. The best stuff goes fast, so bring your gift list and your wish list to your nearest Nordstrom Rack today.
Dr. Neil here with my commentary. Today's author, Ryan, said that how long we live isn't about luck or genetics. How long your relatives live is good to know because having longevity genes in your family is definitely helpful. But again, as Ryan said, genetics aren't everything. Instead, our habits seem to be most important. And if you've listened to this show for even a little while, the habits Ryan mentioned in today's article probably didn't surprise you. Habits like a nutritious diet, regular exercise, and getting enough sleep most nights have been found to have a strong influence on not just our longevity, but quality of life too. Meaning, we hope most of the years we are alive are spent illness-free. Now, what if you're not doing any of these things? Meaning, you're not following the most nutritious diet, you maybe hit the gym once a month, and that's during a good month, and you're getting less than 7 hours of sleep most nights. Is all hope lost for you? No. Even if we work on improving just one of these habits and try and perform them consistently, it can make a pretty significant difference on our lifespan and health span. So again, all hope is not lost. Don't give up if you're not doing any of these things, because remember, I was there at one point too. The most important question to ask is, which one am I going to start with? Then, get started. All right, that'll do it for today. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for listening every day. Thank you if you've ever shared this show with someone. That's one of the best ways to keep this all going. All right, I hope you're having a great weekend, and I'll see you back here tomorrow where your optimal life awaits.